Welcome everybody, welcome back. We're getting into some Astroneer here. We're gonna have some fun. Let's first do this battle and then we'll come right back to this. To battle! Alright, time for some battle action. Let's see how we do. Gonna give you guys some boost range action. Let's see how that goes. 28 to 53. Let's get this going on. Not too bad so far. We got a big boy over here. We got a bunch of epics that are helping us out. All right, turning the tide here. Turning the tide. Oh, here we go. Here's the big test. Are we going to get this guy? Reaper coming in with the Kismet skin there. Very nice. Akia also doing an epic. And there we go. Open the cap chest. Give you guys some love. Subi Rotisserie G getting some love. Baradith coming in as our MVP with 18 kills. Very nice. Way to rocket. All right, one step closer to that blue chest we're going to try to get. Let's go ahead and head toward that as well. Let's say low side Saint right there. There we go. One more, we get that other quest done. Cool, we'll come back to that in about 30 minutes. All right, we'll go ahead and get out of our shelter here. Now, if you've never seen this game before, it is called Astroneer. Now, do me a favor, everybody. Go ahead and look down below, and let's see if my title has updated as it should. Let's see, that's loading. Loading. Let me know that, put a 1 in the chat if it did update the game and the title. Or you can use your yes emote if you are a subscriber. That does help me out a lot. There we go. Yes, okay, so it did update for all of you guys. Now let's say hello to our little friend right here. So cute. He's so cute. So cute. All right, super cute. Let's get back to what we're doing. Now, we've been upsizing all of our stuff over here. Look at this. Big tables now. Working on those level C tables here. Trying to get those rocking and rolling. We've been making a bunch of tables over here to work on some of our other materials, which are going to be back here. And really what we want to do is just kind of get the end result of those particular table and aim it toward us. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. We're going to put it like this. We got another one back here too. Grab all this various resources we got laying around. Now what we did is we kind of tore up our previous area here. Let me go ahead and grab it from way over here. Bring it this way. Let it flatten this side out just a little better. Oh, out of stuff. So what we're trying to do is line up all of our tables here to be basically in a sequence. Now, eventually, all of these tables are going to be the large tables. I'm going to lock that in position there. This one looks like it's crooked. We'll just rotate it just a little bit. And let's say that. And what this is this is outputting the rubber. So it has our organic, it has our resin. And yeah, let's put it this way. And then this one, actually, we should probably turn around the other way. We'll disconnect this one. We'll plug it in on this side. There we go. Put that nice and close. And maybe back this up just a little bit so we can walk through here. And unlock this one. We want it to be close so we could use the resource. But not so close that you can't just easily walk through there. Now, this right here is the item that goes along with this. I'm pressing the wrong key. I'm pressing the wrong key. There we go. And then this goes right here, which basically has everything about this particular thing, right? Turns it on and off, and has, okay, well, it's organic and it's resin, and it's producing rubber, which is why I have it on this little table. Makes it a bit easier. Now, because we have these right next to each other, we can very easily go ahead and try to find which one. That's hydrazine there. This aluminum alloy. So we need rubber, and then plastic, actually, is the second one. What do we got here? Tungsten carbide. Where did our plastic one go? Good question. It's probably this one. And we'll turn this one this way. And we'll say that this one's going to be plastic, so carbon and compound. We'll take our hydrogen off of there for now. So here's compound. So we'll put compound in there. And we got to find our little mini table that we built for that one as well. Where did we do with that? Over here. And so what I've done is I've built these little platforms to kind of remind me of what's in that particular thing. Now, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I could just look in the thing. But if I do it this way, then I don't have to look in the thing. I can just very easily just look at what's here on this particular table. Those are both locked. So we need, let's say, compound there, and then carbon, which we're probably out of. I'm constantly out of carbon. Don't see any. So let's go ahead and just make some. Let's fire up some carbon. Let's grab an empty one here. Put that there. We'll tell this one to be carbon. Or in this case, organic. Loop it. Go. This one over here, same thing. Organic. Loop it. Go. Now you're going to see that this goes way faster because we're going to have two of them now. Now, one of the things that we need to do, though, is we need to have two of these things so it can kind of go back and forth with those. But that means that also I need to make another one for me. Let's pop over here. Is it compound or is it resin? I always forget. Let's see. I think it's resin, if I remember correctly. Yeah, resin. Okay, no worries. Put that back in there. And then this will set like this, so it'll grab all that and put it in there. And we're going to need to have an input and output over here. Let's take this titanium out of here. There we go. Let's run a few of those out. So those will start up. Let's look for another empty... Oh, here's some carbon right there. Let's run that back in. And then we'll go ahead and run this back in. That back in there. There we go. And then we'll just run out the organic. So what's going to do is it's going to take that organic and run it out. Now we need another canister to keep the other organic running here. Now it takes longer to forge it down than it does to produce the organic. So what we got to do is keep this going like this. And then also it needs enough soil to keep going as well. So we need to get over here and work more on our vehicle a bit. So we can go collect more soil in the long run. But for right now, I think we're good. And let's put this titanium off over there for right now. Okay, so we got that looking good. We'll let that run for a while, build up that, and then this one should be good. We need the output, which is plastic. And actually, we can take this one out here, put that over there, and run the rest of that out. We need the plastic. Now, I've placed some of this stuff over here where we were using it for sure. Like, here's some rubber there. Organic there, zinc. There should be some plastic over here, potentially. Let's rotate that around. Let's see, plastic. Looks like straight up and down, actually. It's rubber. What about this? Aluminum alloy. Oh, weird. This is iron. Yeah, whatever now. There we go. So yeah, this is aluminum alloy. We're gonna need that one in a minute. And this was titanium. Titanium we could put over here. Copper in the way. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Man, what did I do? Oh, there's a bunch of these over here too. Put that over there. Get those all built up. Alright, I was in it for 2 seconds there and already crashed. Alright, leave our little buggy there in case we need to get around. We've got some rubber here, which belongs to this one. Let's see. God, it's gotta be here somewhere. This is aluminum alloy. Of course, I could have used it up. That's a total possibility. Or it's sitting on one of these platforms. Aha! There we go. Plastic there. This carbon is now full. Okay, now eventually I want to replace those with the large canisters. So it'll make the item, and then the item will end up basically over here where I can grab it and then put it wherever I want it to go in the long run. For right now, though, we can actually use some of these spaces for other random stuff here. Now, I'm not going to need the auto arms anymore because it's all going to be on the same table. So it's great. It eliminates that need for that. Now, speaking of aluminum alloy, we need to put down another big table. Put this out. And let's drop that kind of over this way. Use our jetpack to get over here. And now we can kind of basically just scrap that up. And that'll go do its thing. Now I need me some hydrazine. I can hear my jetpacks running out. Put that up there for now, along with this hydrogen. Actually, no, they're actually already good. It's just I didn't hold it down long enough. Sometimes you hear that noise and it sounds like it's going, meaning it's about to run out. But apparently not today. All right, let's go. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. What we're doing is we're kind of doubling these up or putting them together in pairs just to make it easier to manage. So again, we'll put this one this way. This is copper. All right. Move all this out of the way. Over here. And again, this one should be aluminum alloy, which it is. We've got our finished aluminum alloy right there. And then we're going to need some power, so we'll run the power over here. We need to get more resin, which is something I was trying to do earlier. Let's go ahead and get that. And that'll allow us to make another canister. I'd be wondering, Kismet, why are you going way over here? Well, I'm going way over here because I'm kind of taking out the top of this mountain little by little as we go to collect soil. So eventually this whole entire mountain will be gone at some point. Oh, we got to get our research going again too. Whoa. Caught that at the last minute. All right, research still going. Okay. We bought a bunch of research from Atrox, which is the Hycean planet. And that stuff just runs and runs and runs. Okay, what was the other thing we needed here? Probably aluminum, which I'm out of that as well. Now, the reason why I put these in certain spots is so that I know when I'm out of certain things along the way. How do you rotate objects? I got to remember. I think it's V and C. Yeah, V and C. V like Victor, C like cat. Yeah, that's how you'll rotate the stuff. And then we'll put this one in here. We'll go ahead and connect it this way. And then this one will be our other thing, but we'll just go ahead and move this one over here so it's not so close to that one. All right, and then so this one's supposed to be aluminum and copper, and I try to put it in order that I have it here, right, just so you know, remember. And then this is aluminum alloy, which we have a ton of. There, so it's easy to find that stuff if it's just sitting in a known place. Otherwise, it's just randomly all over the place and it's hard to find. Kind of like 7 Days to Die, when you just throw all the stuff in a box instead of sorting it and putting it in its own boxes. It can be confusing as to where and what it should do. Put that in there. Move that over there. We've got some plastic here. We can... Oops. Come on. Put it on there so it'll go away. There we go. And my goal is to eliminate all these smaller tables that I no longer need. And really to ramp up all of my materials so I have like 400 of everything. Which makes it a lot easier to manage. Do we lock this thing? There we go. Lock that down. And now we're going to go ahead and do our next one. Let's get another table over here. And our ultimate goal is to do all of them, obviously, and then just have a table for each and everything. Now, in the long run, also, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I just never seem to get around to it, where each and every item that I want to make has its own spot as well, which would be cool. But we're going to go ahead and take the next one here, which I think is tungsten carbonide. Yes. And then we'll put that in there. And here's our tungsten carbonide. We definitely don't have any of those resources. Let's run that into there. Now we can get rid of this one. And we can grab this medium generator. Interesting enough that there is carbon on this one. So actually, if we wanted to do generators, that'd be the spot to do it. Because it would actually use the carbon that was already in there. So if we wanted to suddenly boost our power, we could definitely get away with that. Because once we run this out, all of this is going to run. So I'm going to target this. I'm going to go ahead and look at this. I'll put this on loop. And when I press go, this would actually be set to output. And then when I press this button... See, now it's just going to run it out and make a bunch of plastic. And that's what you want. But also what it's going to do is actually run these generators if I turn them on, which we'll just go ahead and turn them on so we have excess power. And anytime that we run out, the carbon, it'll run out to there. Which is good. And then we'll go ahead and just grab an extra one here and throw it over there. What else we got here? Auto arms. I know we'll need those later, so let's just find a temporary home for those. Especially over on this side. You know what? Let's just drop them over there. All right, last of these kind of medium tables. Going bye-bye. Very nice. Okay, so we got that done. And let's get these over here where we can utilize them. All right, now that we got that kind of squared away, those are 4 of our basic ones. There's some other ones we might want to do that we're not really going to do as often, but we'll go ahead and put them off here, off to the side. The further you get into it, the more complex these get, by the way. And this particular one, I did not put one of these little on-off switches on yet. I might get around to it later. We'll see. We'll put this one down. We'll lock that one. Run that across. And we need more of our thingy things here. More of our little chemistry lab. So tungsten, glass, and ceramic. Let's see. We got enough for some tungsten over here. Let's see. AKA wolframite. Which is amazing that I can remember that. We need a little bit more scrap. Anything else we can scrap in here? I don't see anything else. Alright, well, we'll just go with what we got. Go get it. That'll give us a couple of those. And then glass and ceramic. So let's see. Here's ceramic. Let's pull that off. And this is carbon. Where's our glass at? There it is right there. So let's take our zinc off of there. We'll put our glass and that next to each other. Run that out to there. I hate it when it does that. Drives me crazy. What it's doing is running it out. It's running into the other one that ran out. So now I gotta wait for it to transfer from one to the other. Like that. And then I can do this one, which is then going to pull in the stuff there. And hopefully those are all separate now. Okay, and then it's back with our wolframite. Let's go ahead and convert that to tungsten. And that allows us to create a couple of these. While we're waiting, let's get another table. This is when you're really starting to go industrial strength right here. You're in the high end of the game. This is some big, big stuff. Hey, Gorks, what up? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's sometimes hard to remember. You got to watch out, though, because that also is keys for when you're doing other things, like turning your backpack on and stuff like that. Or items on your backpack. Up at the top. Like V is the right one. C is the left one. So it's for your jetpack. It's for turning on and off your generator and all of that as well. So just keep that in mind. Let's run down here. And put that in there. Grind that up a bit. Okay. What else? We got that going. We're waiting on these two. We lock both of those. So we're just waiting on our tungsten. Over here. We'll put that over there. And we'll make ourselves another chemistry lab. Take this and put it way over here, which will still grab it into there when it's done. So let's run this out. Glass and ceramic. I actually have two medium printers. We could print it on the other side too. Print two of them at the same time. There we go. An even better idea. Okay, what else? We could be working on our drill. Oh, we'll make one from that to do our drill. And then also our paver is the other thing. Paver needs silicon and aluminum alloy. Well, we know where aluminum alloy is now, right? Because we ran a bunch of it over here. So we can just go ahead and pull the aluminum alloy out of there, and let's just put an empty one back. Put that right here in this empty one. Or not. Silicone. Okay, got our chemistry labs. Now we go collect a bunch of titanium if we wanted to, or not titanium, tungsten if we wanted to. But I only collect it as I need it, and typically will do it. So rubber, plastic, aluminum alloy, tungsten carbonide, graphene's going to be over there. Diamond is something we need. Silicone, explosive powder. So we really only need 3 more over here. So let's say diamond on this one. We need graphene and graphene for that one. And then the other one we shall do... Hoping our stuff can be updated, our research. And let's see. So we've got diamond, hydrazine, silicone. So resin, quartz, and methane. Let's go down here and keep this going. Now I actually have this automated where it'll grab it from the plants here and automatically run it in there. But I'm kind of supplementing it right now with this massive amount of research that we brought from elsewhere, so we can unlock some of the big stuff. Get all that stuff going. Right there we go. We could probably just take this and do something like this with it. Just to remind us later. Take those out of there. Put those up there if we need them. Okay. Now we were working silicone, which we need to do resin and quartz. Now I know I got some quartz. Right here, a bunch of it. And we know we got some resin right here. And then our output is going to be this one. And our ultimate goal later on is using the really big canisters, which is why I'm kind of leaving space here. Okay, so now we go in, we say make some silicone, do your thing. Now the problem is it needs methane, so we're going to run these out. Actually, probably a good idea to take this out. There we go. And then we're going to need some methane, which we have a bunch of stuff laying around. Not sure we have some methane laying around. Oh, there's some right there. How convenient. Now we need to get tons and tons of everything. We need to get jars and jars of this stuff, which is going to make this way easier. But we'll just go ahead and put some methane in there. And now it's going to do its thing. We're going to have that grab all that back for a second. And we're going to take this silicone, we're going to put it in here, and then we're going to tell it to hold on to it, and then have it run out some more. More methane. And then it should make another one. We definitely need to get more methane. Yep. And what was this other one over here? This was, oh, graphene. Graphene for diamond. Okay, so we also have a bunch of other stuff going on over here, which is grabbing hydrazine and making graphene, which is then used also in titanium alloy. But what we need over here is graphite, and I don't think we have any of it. Let's go ahead and stock up our vehicle. With a bunch of this stuff. Aluminum there. Yeah, that's that noise. when it gets real low. And then, of course, I have hydrazine here, so I'll just reload them back up. Okay, so we got that. That's probably good enough because we're going to want to bring the soil canister with us. Over there. We'll take the actual canister itself off of there. What else? We need the paver, so we need that silicone. Oh, come on. That can be a bit annoying sometimes, but, you know, you do what you can. All right, we're making a paver. Right over here. There's some aluminum. That with that other aluminum. All right, making a paver, and then we want to make a diamond, so we need graphite once we get that. I don't think I've ever done just the paver without the drill bit. Because they do kind of go hand in hand. So, put that there. We don't really need a high-end drill bit. We'll get to doing a high-end one later. We can go ahead and just use a level 1, which is just ceramic and tungsten carbonide. So, we'll run out of ceramic. And then tungsten carbonide, I believe is right here. Yeah. And we'll just use drill level 1. Even though we could make drill level 3. Okay, while we're waiting for that to build, let's go ahead and do a battle. To battle! Alright, how are we looking now? Alright, we got about the same amount of units. Let's see how many units they have versus us. Alright, about the same. Alright, awesome. Let's do this. Reminds you of Satisfactory? Yeah, Satisfactory, another amazing game. This, I can't remember which one came out first. Astroneer or Satisfactory? Good question. Astroneer is actually released, by the way, and Satisfactory is not. I love Satisfactory, and I love this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it. Let me look it up. Let's see. Astroneer. Game. Wiki. Let's see. The original release date was December 2016. Satisfactory Game Wiki. Early access was March 19, 2019. So yeah, so Astroneer came first. So Astroneer came before Satisfactory. So there you go. Now you know which one's first, the chicken or the egg. But you have to decide which one's the chicken and which one's the egg. There we go. Congrats on that win, everybody. Rotisserie G, Subi getting the love, and Rotisserie G coming in our MVP of that round with 12 kills, but Akia stepping up with all 6 units there. Very nice job. Let's keep going one step closer here to getting this going on up in here. And let's get our vampire back in there. Try to get him as many scrolls as we can. Oh, let's actually check. Oh, man, I'm almost out of cash. Let's check the store and see if we got any scrolls that we could snatch up. Nope, none. All right, well, we'll build up some cash here just in case we need to upgrade our units here. I was doing a bunch of upgrades. Been burning up all this cash because I had so much extra. And now what happens is you get down and all of a sudden you got none. That's how it is in game and also in real life, I find quite often. All right, how we doing on these retweets over here? 6 retweets. Oh, awesome. That's 1,000 kiss caps for everybody in the chat for working together on those retweets. We get 4 more retweets. I'll give you another 1,000. Just follow that second link right there in the chat. Oh, did I give you 1,000? There you go. Now you got 1,000. 1,000 Kiscats. All right, so we got our paver now, or we got our paver and now our drill bit again, because we actually had one here already that we moved to another space. And so what we want to do is we want to go ahead and grab this, and we want to go ahead and, oh, got to put some power in it. Man, where are all my QRTGs? They're around somewhere. And so that's going to go ahead and power this up. Now, I really need 2 of these QRTGs to keep that going. So I'm going to go over here and snag one off my little buggy. If I can find my cursor. There we go. And the reason why is each one of these require 1, so you definitely want to have both of those. Like that. I'm just going to go off the side here. And we're going to do a bit more drilling here. Wow. Tons of resin there. Now, my goal is not to get loot. My goal is to just pick up the dirt, really. And that's that blue circle you see starting to fill in. So I'm using the drill bit and the paver to do this. And this is really fun, everybody. If you've not got into Astroneer and did all this voxel shaping that they have, I highly recommend it. They've also added the ability to, if you haven't played the game in a while, to just instantly get rid of the trees and all of this. Now, also what I'm doing is I'm collecting some resource along the way. Oop, I bumped into something. Sometimes I just cover the resources up, though. And I'm just kind of cutting my way through, destroying everything within my path, and creating myself a nice little flat area. Now, in theory, I could go in and actually drill out the entire world, which apparently some people have done, at least on a moon. They went in and drilled out the entire moon. I'm very tempted to get a whole bunch of people on the server, and then we just spend a ton of time going back and forth and systematically taking out, see, sometimes you run over stuff and it bumps you up like that. That we take out the entire world, and that'd be fun. Oh, I gotta stop. I wasn't even watching. What happened there was it filled up, and so I didn't need to keep going, so I can just keep on running on out of here. Oy. I basically have made myself a bit of a path. Really, really fun part of the game is to drill your way through stuff. Now, what I want to do is get a bunch of soil so that I can use that soil to basically convert it into other resources. So we'll say right there is good. We'll grab our thing here, and then we're going to run it way over here. Like so. There we go. We'll have that start to fill that up. We'll put this other one in there, let that fill up. And then we'll put this right here. Set that to input. Now what it's going to do is generate a bunch of organic and then put it into this canister. Then we'll take it and we'll then convert it into our carbon, which we need a lot of carbon. I'm looking for an empty over here. Let's just grab one of these. Like this. Now we can already prime this one because it already has we already have one carbon that we can use. But we'll just let that run and run and run. Now you've got to have enough power to make that happen. But as you can see, it'll just auto feed that in there, and then once it empties itself out, I have it on loop, so it'll just start up again and go in and fill itself up, and then basically make more of that as well. And it really only takes like a couple rounds, and that's good to go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add another one, so it actually is going to fill 2 of those up as well. So we did that. We need some graphite as well. So let's get in here. Let's go see if we can find some graphite. Now, one of the cool things you can do is you can actually use your soil canisters as well. run out real quick, though. You can use your soil canister to pick up stuff and then basically just use it to create a road. So I'm just going to create a road up into the top here. Basically just picking up the dirt and then using it for paving. Back that up just a little bit. That sound is that it's not doesn't have enough soil to flatten that out. There we go. I'm going ever so slightly down. You don't really need the big canister, but it does help you. And you can see I'm just kind of making my way over here to this little spot. And then this is a big monolith, which we'll get into later. Research item there. And I'm basically looking for graphite. And whenever I see any kind of heavy cliffs like this... oh, I've already been here, you can see. Oh, I already did power this one up. Look at me go. Probably for one of my quests. Nice having the jetpack so you don't fall in. A great way to look down there and see if there's any resources just popping out that you might be able to utilize. I don't really see anything. It's too easy. You can zoom out with your scroll wheel. And back in here. All right, don't see it here. What we need is we need a mountain. And make ourselves a nice little road. Awkward invisible spot there. All right, now the rest of this is fairly flat, so we can get our way out of there. And then look for a mountain. There's one. Now I find these mountains have a good amount of various resources. I can see copper up there, but I don't see what we're looking for. But let's go ahead and get some of this copper while we're at it. Real fun collecting it that way too. Also a great way to go in and just take out the mountain. Start at the highest point and work your way down. Again, we're looking for whatever I'm looking for, by the way, is usually the thing that's hard to find. I've spent hours and hours and hours just taking out mountains. Definitely a lot of fun. Especially easier with a paver too, because we can adjust the height of it and where we're going, so we don't feel like we're gonna fall off of there. I heard somebody go lurking. Ah, Scribbling coming in with a lurker love. Appreciate it. All right, looks like more over here. See, sometimes it's just the one. See that? It was just that one. Little bit of copper there. Yeah, not seeing it on here, but head up, see where it takes us. because I'm actually adding dirt back at the same time I'm taking it out. So you could very easily end up where you're adding just as much back as you're taking out. So the trick is, though, to take out the tops of it, and work your way down. Not really seeing anything that I need, though. It's actually faster to do if you did it manually, or if you had a team of peeps who would be pretty fast. A team of peeps who are working together with multiple vehicles. Take out mountains very quickly. Alright, so let's keep rocking. Let's go over here to this mountain and see what we can find. Take it out a bit. Out of dirt. Also, with our level one item here, level 1 drill, it takes a little extra for it to drill that out. Go ahead and just leave that right there for a second. We'll get up here. We'll just look around. Not lucking out on the graphite today. Now, cool thing when you have the jetpack, you can do a little surveying. Wow, there's a lot of mountainous area here. You can do a little surveying. Oh, there's a ton of copper over there. Maybe we'll just grab that while we're here. More copper. Biggest thing you got to watch out for. Wow, look at that place. Oh, I see some over there. Right there. So we might go right through the middle of that copper and go back. The biggest problem is running out of jetpack fuel, and then also running out of oxygen. So we got to watch out for both of those things. And while we're here, we'll get rid of these little floating items. I can't handle these floating items. And again, see, it's a little easier sometimes just to manually go in and take out this high stuff. It's fun also to do it with the vehicle. Whoa, popping a wheelie. Ah, wrong button. Wow, look at this. Oh, I don't think it's, I don't think these are set to input. It just dawned on me. These other two are set to output. Yeah, alright. Well, let's set this one to this. So that's why it's not collecting it, is because it wasn't set to the proper direction. And we probably dropped a bunch of it back there that I didn't even realize. I mean, we're here, we might as well grab a bunch of it. Alright. Now we got it going. Alright. Good enough. Plow our way through here. I'm going to back this up. What I'm doing with the right mouse, I'm adjusting how it's going to kind of go across here by moving the mouse forward and backwards. holding down the right mouse button to adjust the angle at which you are going up and down and all of that. It does take a bunch of practice to get that going. Now, I thought I saw some right here. Yep. Oh, and I've been through here before. I can see there's like a cross cut there, maybe. Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead and stop that. What do we got in here? Organic. Run that out. And then we'll run this in. If there's any more of this here in this area. Doesn't look like it. Let's back it up. Got across this way. Oh yeah. Out looking for resources. Oh, there's the jackpot right there. Any more there. Seems good. Let's go up. Up and away. If we can see any more. Wow, this is a real tall one here. Nice. Wow, look at this. Look at this vantage point. My nose is so itchy today. Somebody talking about me. Somebody talking about me in the chat, maybe. Yes, fond memories of GTA chop shops, looking for one car and never finding it. Then the second you start a mission, it appears. Right, Frumps? Yeah. That's the way it always goes. That's Kismet law of gaming. When you're looking for it, can't find it. When you're not looking for it, there's tons of it, tripping over it. I don't see it, but I bet you there's some. Oh, nope, maybe at the top there. There's probably some in that mountain over there. Wow, this is a good mountain ridge area. Lots of mountainous areas. Take a little survey first. Oh, right there. Right over there. Back to our vehicle. Now, it's good to know where your vehicle's at because you can run out of oxygen. Oh, there's my vehicle. We know it's down here somewhere. There it is. Because you can see the platform which I made, obviously. Okay. Let's back up. Whoa, whoa, not that much. Whoa, getting crazy there, bro. Doesn't matter. We can always drill our way out of there. Okay, this way. There was some more over this direction. This takes some practice to do it like this, but definitely fun. Where was it? Aha! Stuff up there. I bet you there's more in the ground here somewhere. Yep, yep, tons of it, tons of it. when I'm going back, I'm holding down the mouse button to kind of scrape the ground a little bit. To get it to kind of hit some of that stuff on the way back. And let's see how much we got. How much do we got over here? 20? Okay, that ought to be enough for now. Let's turn this crazy train around. Head back the other way. I should make the crane bit in this. I rarely ever use it unless I'm playing multiplayer. But there's actually a thing where you can drill it out, which would probably be better because if we go down further and further and further into that particular area. Let's follow our path back where we came from here. Whee! Whoa, close one there. Man, this path is a crazy path. All the extra resources we leaving behind. It happens. Question is, how do we get to here? Yeah, let's see, we flatten this out. Now I don't know which way to go. Unless I go ahead and just grab my compass, and it tells me to go that way. So let's go. For those of you who've played it in the past and who would get lost all the time, they did add a compass that does help you. So if you're not in the mood to do some wayfinding, you just instantly just pull up your compass here, and it will kind of guide you back toward your base, which in my case is way over that way. So we'll go ahead and just work our way back. And if we don't feel like we want to go around, by the way, we can just go through. Oh, I just realized why this is getting messed up. This is coming out of the paver here when it shouldn't come out of the paver. It should come out of the drill bit. Why is it coming out of the paver and not the drill bit? I don't know, but it's really tripping me up. Oh, looks like we already have a area that we cut through here. Let's just use that as an access road. See where that takes us. Oh yeah. Right back to the base. How convenient. And now we can just make ourselves a nice little ramp. Like that. Very cool. All right. Now we got a bunch of stuff. Got ourselves some more copper if we need that. So let's get that on the Barbie. And then let's go ahead and get our graphite. Of course, eventually we wanted to really be extracting a crazy ton of graphite. Eventually. Let's run that graphite out. And let's go ahead and tell it to make us a bunch of graphene. And so we're trying to make 2 graphenes for our thing, diamond. There we go. It was in there somewhere. we go. What else do we need for a level 3 here? I've forgotten, it's been so long. Let's see, titanium alloy, which we definitely have because we put that somewhere. Copper. Really should put all of my irons on the same side. Meaning that anything that's like iron refined. There we go. Oh, wait, that's titanium, not titanium alloy. Titanium alloy being made way down here. There's some right there. How convenient. Okay. Oh, and we forgot our diamond. Let's get the diamond. Over there. And really, this is what you want on every single planet. You want to have all of these on every planet so you don't have to keep moving your vehicles from one place to another to another. So now we're making that level 3. Let's go ahead and take this level 1. Get rid of it. Now, do you really need a level 3 on this planet? Probably not. You could probably get away with a level 2. Or even a level 1's probably fine. But I do like to get to a point where I'm just making all the best stuff for everything on each and every planet. And so we want to get this fired up. There we go. And now we got that nice level 3 on there. And we also need to go get some more hydrazine. Let's get this hydrazine here for our jetpack. Okay, so we need more hydrazine. We need, what else? Probably a bit of everything. We really need to work on our big tables to be used with our gases and with our extraction on other planets. This over here. So what we really want to do here is we want to make extractors. That tool tip out of the way so I can see my thing. Small shuttle. There we go. So we need rubber, tungsten carbonate, steel, and exo chips. How are we looking on our exo chips? Did we use all those up? I think we used a good portion of them up. Any exo chips over here? No? Okay, so we're going to need to look for exo chips. Let's make a list. Let's see. So we need exo chips. I love making lists. We need tungsten. What else do we need? We need a bunch of all of that. Rubber we got. And steel. And steel. Okie dokie. Put that there. So we need to find all of those things. Now those, the tungsten is pretty easy. Exo chips a little tougher because we need to do the thing. We need explosives to do that. Let's make another large rover here. Oh, we need more exo chips for that as well. All right. Well, let's go on a little bit of an adventure looking for some exo chips. Now, the cool thing is there are some pieces and parts you'll see on the radar here, which is telling you that there's stuff nearby. Like it says to us right here that there's something in this direction over here. So we'll go ahead and three-wheel that sucker. That was fun. We'll go ahead and just cut our way toward it. Nice little path here. You'll see me start to flatten out the whole world just because it's easier to get from A to Z. great little trick here also is to take this off, shape some of this out to fill this canister back up again. And then we can go ahead and just finish this off. Like that, which is super cool that now we can just drive right up on that thing. So what we're looking for is not this. This is the beacons, which you can see has that like a little special symbol. This one over here is a circle with a dot in it. So let's go see if we can find that circle with a dot in it. Grab some of this dirt while we're at it. And we'll just keep cutting some paths here. Oh, watch this. Oh, wait, that's, you can actually use that. Now, if I don't want it to be in my way, I can very easily use my right mouse button by hitting V and then right mouse button to angle it, and it covers it right back up again. And then you never know it was even under there. Dropping resources left and right all over the place, making a mess. Oh, went over something there. Yeah, you can see I've been through here as well. I try to follow along the terrain that already exists, just flattening it along the way. And sometimes your actual resources get in your way. Wow, I didn't even see that there. And I'm going to hold down the right mouse button and then bring the right mouse button up. Create a little bit of a bypass there. Now I could just run around on the grass level to get by here, but I love the paver. Paver is super fun for sure. Oh, I'm ready for a battle as well. I hate destroying all these research things, but oh well. Do what you gotta do. Whoa, whoa, that's ran out of dirt there. Why you want to bring the large canisters so you're not running out of dirt all the time. Following that terrain. I suggest practicing this. Like we could get away with just going straight here. Make sure you got enough dirt to keep this perpetually going, and I'm constantly in a balance of getting more dirt, but also making the road go in the way that I want it to go. Kind of a constant back and forth. And we making a road. I didn't realize it's going to be this far away. How we doing? Oh, we're ready for a battle as well. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can traverse out of these forests at some point. I was hoping to come along one of these boxes while we're out doing this. Out of dirt. There we go. But we didn't come across any of them as we were going along. Usually that happens. But if you notice that this one here has a circle in the center, and this is another one of these big beacons that we're going to eventually need to utilize. Let's go ahead and just drive our way right up into it. Something like that. We'll get out of here and we'll go ups-a-daisy. All the way on the top here. Now, I saw that it came up there for a split second. It had a... it had one of those things that we needed. But it's really nice to get up on top here. Gosh, so much copper. To get up on top. Whoa! We had a jet back there. And just kind of survey the area, right? Look around. See what's up with what's up. Now we got to watch out we don't run out of oxygen, though. But while we're enjoying the view, let's do a battle. To battle! Okay, once again, we're back for some more battles. Let's try to wipe these out. And get it going on. Wow, look at that insane range damage we're doing. Wow, that is cool, man. Lots of insane range damage. Let's say Subi, Rangers, and Reaper all getting some love, and Akia showing how it's done with all 6 units and MVP. The first time that happens for each person, I'm going to give you guys 1,000 Kiscaps when you use all 6 units, and you're the MVP as well. Congrats. All right, nice job, Akia, right there. I'm putting them all down, getting us going. Let's go ahead and get that going. Collect our resources. We've got quests to collect. There we go, helping the war effort. And then I think we got another time, more time for another battle. So let's get that fired up. Let's see. Let's do the Saint this time. So there we go. So go ahead and put your units down, everybody. Go follow that link in the chat for both mobile and for desktop. You can play along for free. I know, free is awesome. Uh-oh, wasn't watching. Woo! Oh, I don't think you could have gotten any closer than that. Wasn't watching. I was doing the battle and then didn't realize I'm not standing by any oxygen. But I literally almost ran out of oxygen right there. You can't get any closer than that. All right. Let's see. We got that. Oh, in our radar. Oh, we're looking for the green ones up ahead. So let's go ahead and... nope, wrong button. Let's go ahead and... drill this out a little bit, get some dirt, and we'll try to dig our way around to the other side here. Oh, there's 2 of them over here. All right. We're going to head toward these little green markers and see what the green markers are. We're just checking out what all the markers are. Now, I already know what they are, everybody. I'm just, you know, leading everybody down the road, as they say. Okay, so here we are. We've got ourselves a box here, but we can't open it. So let's go ahead and just shape it. We can grab it over here. And then we can just take off some of this organic here and just put that. Oh, that's right. We gotta have all that room. So we gotta put this here. Let's say that one there. And this here, and then that up there. There we go. Now, there is another couple of them over this way. Let's head that way. Okay, another one right here. Sadly, no thing. Now, what I can do is just drop it there and then drive with it, but we'll see what the problem is with that. Is that it just kind of slides around a bit. So, that's fine. As long as it doesn't slide off, we're okay. We'll see how long we last before it actually does slide off. Now, we're also looking for some explosives, because that's what we really need. We need some explosives so that we can... open these up. And sometimes there's explosives nearby. the thing. In this case, we're not lucking out. No explosives nearby, sadly. See if we can get away with putting this up on top of there. I didn't think so. See? That's the problem that you have, is that they roll off of there. Let's turn around like this. Let's see if we can manage to get these back in here again. Like that. Maybe like this. Just falls right off of there. Too funny. All right. Let's just go ahead and head back. We'll just bring this one. We know where those other ones are. We made ourselves a nice little road here. This road does not go directly back where we want to go. Well, let's cut ourselves another road directly back. Oh, look at that ammonium right there. Good resin. Just so fun, everybody. I just love making the roads in this game. Very, very fun. Again, thanks to everybody coming in, hanging out in the channel. Appreciate all of you chilling out. We're making our way back with this chest here. We're also kind of making ourselves a road so we can make our way back to where we came from. Directly from where we were back to our primary base. And now this is a tunnel. Up just a little bit so it makes like this kind of bridge. Maybe down just a little bit here. I'm just making it really awkward. Okay. Now, we got ourselves one of these things. We just need some explosives. Now, the interesting thing, when I was running around, I actually saw some explosives sitting around. I should have grabbed it when I saw it. So what we want to do is we want to make some explosives. Now, to make dynamite in here, we need to go and we need to find it. Where are you hiding, little dynamite? It's in here somewhere. Nope, nope. There it is. Okay, so we need explosive powder. Now, one of the things that we made, or going to make, over here is diamond. And then over on this side is silicone. Now, the other one we want to make is explosive powder, which is something you use for dynamite, but really don't use all that much in the very beginning of the game. So, let's go ahead and grab one more table over here. Like this. Maybe move this one a little bit closer. This way. Let's say like that. And then we'll do this one. And this one we'll go ahead and do like a little crossways here, just because we're running out of space here and I don't want to run into my research over there. Lock all of those. Speaking of research, get all of those in there. That's 5,000 each. That's about 15,000 roughly. Okay, so we got one more over here that we want to do, a silicone powder. Now to do that, we're going to need some more tungsten. Now, do we have enough we can trade in? Maybe just enough. No, not enough. Okay. But that's okay. What we can do is we can grab one of these medium resource canisters. Put that up there. You know what? We should stop by and get some more hydrazine while we're at it as well. Let's grab this hydrazine here. Oh, and we should keep this going. Alrighty, where is... Oh, look at this. This is done now. Okay, this is really, really done. There we go. Let's grab an empty one over here and put our copper in it. There we go. That'll keep going. And run that out. All right, that'll keep working on that copper. What we doing? We need some tungsten. We need to fly on over and get some tungsten from our tungsten spot. Argon in there. Let's put that up there. How much doing? 5 more launches. All right. Well, let's stop by and get some hydrazine while we're at it. Do we have our hydrazine canister over here? What do we do with that canister? Huh. Don't see it. Might have been using it for soil. Well, let's go get it. If we got to make another one, we'll make another one. Okay, now on other planets, you can find other resources and build other bases. Now what I'm going to do is launch from there and tell it that I want to go to another planet, which in this case is going to be Caldor first. Though the moon of that particular planet, Sylvia, is where you actually find the tungsten, but we'll come back for that. Because what we want to do is we want to land over here, and I've got a bit of a factory going over here, or a extraction going on. Where it's extracting a bunch of resources, in this case, ammonium, along with making hydrogen, and then that is making hydrazine. So let's go ahead and put this hydrazine in there so we have plenty in there. And then we also have a full canister of hydrazine, which we'll need later on. Oh, let's also bump this over here so this keeps going. Let's run this in. Let's bump that. That keeps going. All right, there we go. It doesn't have enough to, it doesn't have a canister to fill it up, so I might as well backlog a bunch of the actual ammonium itself and then come back and work on it later on. So we're heading out like this, and that's an auto extractor. It'll just keep extracting and extracting, which is awesome. Then back to De Solo. Where the planet is. There we go. Then we're going to wander around here until we find our little base landing spot. You can see it's right there. Can't remember if I have a vehicle here or not. Guess we'll find out. Yes, I do. I can see it. Okay, we'll get ourselves this canister. Fly our way over here. Okay, we got ourselves a little vehicle, and we also have the RTG here, so great. Also, we could go ahead and take the night out, take all this other stuff out of our backpack. Oh, I forgot to bring my QRTG too. That's just the way it goes. Let's go ahead and, what do we do with that power? Plug that in over there for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Open, then we'll take the basket out. But at least I left myself the QRTG. QRTG I left back at my main planet on my other vehicle. Let's go ahead and go down here. And you can see I've got a tether coming down. Wow, we lucked out. It's literally right here. Okay. That was a very lucky thing. So now what I'm going to do is just extract. Just Wolfram right. Oh, I got to get my QRTG on me there. Gonna give it a minute to catch up. And I don't have a canister either. Wow, okay. My canister also on that vehicle. Now what I'm doing is I'm shift left clicking on it so that it will go out of my backpack and into there. I find that a real easy way of putting that stuff away. Bit of a delay though. You can probably do it faster if you dragged it on there, but just a real easy way to kind of clear that out. Got to be careful. There's a hole right there. More up in the ceiling? Yes. I can also go ahead and just build myself. Well, I can't because I don't have any resin. To make a quick look around for some resin. Again, when you're looking for it, hard to find. Nope. Probably some on the surface. Let's go make myself another canister because I foolishly forgot it. Probably one sitting up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Oh, there's some wolframite sitting right there. Now for the fun part, the sliding. Whee! Look out. Some right there as well. See if we can fill this up pretty well. Now, all right, now I can shape down, flatten this out, grab some more dirt. Like this, and then shape it up a little bit. And then I can just basically build myself a little ramp. Oh, there's some right there. That's funny. It was literally some in the wall. Duh. Now, this is what I call mixed resources here, where you're got multiple different types of resources going on. A little annoying, but you do what you gotta do. Resources sometimes got a mind of their own. They're always trying to wander off somewhere. All right. Let's put this resin on there. Okay, so I kind of removed most of that. We got a bunch of this underground here. There's probably some more down there, but not that much to write home about. So it's probably better for us to go find a different node, which we can just gather a whole bunch of it. Oh, probably good if we brought the actual container. There we go. Let's go look around for some more. Kind of feeling to the left here. Oh, there's a thing there. I wonder if there's any dynamite over here that we could utilize. Nope. How about this one? No more dynamite either. I'm gonna regret that. But I know that those are nearby my tungsten farm now, so I know where to go there. Oh, I think there might be some off in this direction. Sometimes this vehicle has a mind of its own as well. Oh, yeah. Bunch of it out there. Now, obviously, this would be way easier with the large vehicle and the paver and all of that. We'll get into that into the long run. For right now, we're going to pull this up in here. Go to town. Looking for is we're looking for large clusters of that thing so that it goes faster. If you see you're not getting a lot, then try another spot like that spot. A whole bunch of it together. Usually I find that overhead is probably the trickiest thing because most people very rarely look up. We're just trying to fill one canister full of this. And I think we should be good. Let's go ahead and bring this up just a little bit. Over here. Might have got all of that on that side. Let's try this side. All right. Think we're good there. You can roll your cursor over and see if it highlights with the symbol, and that's telling you there's more underneath there. No dynamite or nothing, really? Yeah, not lucking out on the dynamite on that. Again, sometimes there's dynamite nearby that you can just use to open that thing. And sometimes not. Like in this case. Okay, I see my tether over there. Oh. QRTG in there to help us keep driving. That's probably good enough for now. Again, we want to come back and just make an extractor that's extracting all that. Would have been great to keep that node that was there because it was so close to the thing that you could literally just have it go in there. You could have it also bring it all the way up to the top. I might do that on my stuff this time. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's grab this. Oh, wait. I'll probably leave the QRTG there. Just in case in the future. Oh, look, we had the canister right there. That's where the canister was. Hold on, let's go back then. Since we have I put it on the vehicle, I forgot. Would have been awesome if I thought of that right at the moment in which I saw it right when I was going to Caldor. But that's okay. We can always go back and put that down and then let it keep going. Fill up some more hydrazine while we're busy doing other things. That's what we really wanted to do. We wanted it to stay busy while we're working on other stuff. You always want to bring one to exchange out the other one with. All right, there we go. And now we'll run this out so that this can grab it and then put it in there. And then it's got plenty of hydrogen to grab from over here. And then it'll just perpetually keep making more and more hydrazine. Now this should be on the input. There we go. Inputting all of that. And we'll let that run and we'll come back when we need to. I love to find stuff there. I found a bunch of solar and a bunch of other stuff on the planet. I didn't actually bring that. And then use that item that I used all the items that I found to create a little mini base to power all of that. Okay, now back to our primary base here. We got so many extractors to build, but we got to get to a point where we make some dynamite. Okay, now we got that done. This one's empty now. Let's run this into here. And then we'll tell it to stop. Because we want to swap these out. What we wanted to do is to have something to run to. In this case, this one. There we go. And then we'll run that one out and it'll do it all at the same time. Looking good. Now we still do not have our thing that we need for making that, which is our tungsten carbonide. And now we got two of them. Let's grab one of them out, put them back in. There we go. Just so we can get this other one started. Totally could have done that in the other direction. There we go. That'll make us another chem station. I think that's probably our last chem station, too, that we need, because we have tables for every chem station that we need. And what we're doing is we're using a lot of automation, of having it work on the stuff. Now, we can really automate it to the umpth degree. We'll get to that. First, I'm going to stretch, though. Get some stretching in, maybe some standing. How long have we been going? Another hour and a half. Let's do a little standing up. There we go. And I'm wearing my Astroneer 2-year anniversary shirt right there. As well, I try to stay themed for what we got going on, right? Good to stand up every now and again, stretch out your back and whatnot. I think they're almost on their 3rd anniversary now, or it's already passed. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Come on. Okay, or doesn't want to unpack it. Okay, so we did plastic, rubber, aluminum, tungsten, graphene, diamond, hydrazine, silicone, explosive powder is what we need, steel, titanium alloy, and nanocarbon alloy. Yep, we did all of those. Now we need carbon and sulfur. Again, notice another one that uses carbon. And then a bit of sulfur, which I don't think we've done yet. We'll have to go and make a little bit of that. But we definitely need a lot of carbon. So while that tungsten is running there, we'll go ahead and just borrow this carbon over here. Though we could just... Oh, I used it all up. If I let that continuously run out. That'll do it. Alright, let's just use this carbon here for now. And we got to convert a bunch of this, as you can see, into carbon. But right now we're kind of waiting for our tungsten to finish. Is it finished? Yes, it has. Okay, so that's finished. Let's throw this over here. Let's get that next in line. We might be able to, let's just take this out. Take our auto arms and stuff out for right now. And then wait for a piece of carbon to finish. Oh, I think it's almost done with the tungsten too. There we go. All right, tungsten done. Set that to input. There we go. We'll move this one over. Let's get another empty one here. then we'll put this one. I got here too. Okay. This is carbon as well. Now, what I did is I primed this one separate from the table as carbon because I'm going to run both of these out at the same time. So my goal is that both of those will run out and it will fill both of those with carbon. Because we need to go grab some sulfur before we do all of this. So we can make some explosives and then try to get some higher level stuff. Now, they added those chips on purpose to make it tougher for you to do some of the higher end stuff, because it used to be fairly easy. Everybody, I've been through the whole entire game multiple times. I've played Astroneer since it came out, since it released like 3 years ago. Absolutely love the game, and fantastic, fantastic game. Where are we going? Let's go to Atrox, right? Atrox is where we're looking for sulfur, yeah. And we've already put a gas extractor on Atrox. Hopefully I have marked it with the beacon, which may or may not be true. We'll find out. I'll have to try to remember. I did mark it. Yay, me. Sometimes I forget to mark it, and then I have to guess where I landed last time. But in this case, no. All right, nice. Okay, what do we got going? We got some methane, and we've got some helium. Ah, there's where my QRTGs are. Let's go ahead and change this from helium to sulfur. There we go, and we'll take this off, and we'll tell this to repeat. And there we go. So that'll make some sulfur there. Now, it's going to take a minute or two for that to get going. Now, what we can do is we can just sit and wait for it if we want. But we don't necessarily have to. We can go ahead and just bail and come back for it later. What else could we do? We could grab some resources. Oh, this we could take back and scrap that. Oh, the bighorn. That's actually only the medium one. Take that back, scrap that up. Now, what happens here is this really has a problem with power. The power of this really needs to be massively boosted because otherwise it's going really, really slow. So that's something we need to watch out for. Oh, there's some more wolfram right in my backpack there. But what we really want is we want some sulfur. So let's take this out. Find a little spot somewhere in here. There we go. We want this sulfur to go. So we're going to tell it to stop this one, just so this one over here can run faster. And we've got some wind power over here. You can see that we don't really have that much power because the battery is empty. So we really want to let this run for at least a minute for us to get that going. Now, we could be searching for some more research. Oh, there's some right there. Oh, aha, there we go. So I just wanted to get one of these sulfurs. Again, we can just put this up there. But what I would rather do is take one of these ones. Don't really need right now. Let's take one sulfur with us, and then we're out of here. Now, we let that run. When we come back, each one of those things will have 5 charges, so it'll be 10 charges and good to go. Now, obviously, we should make a bunch of canisters so it can hold a lot more and boost a lot of the power. And we're slowly working our way there. I'm in no hurry. See, I don't really rush the game. I have played in such a way where I've just like zoomed to the very end of the game. But most of the time, I just take my time, especially since they've added the questing, which I find awesome. I really enjoy doing all of that as well. Really just want to build up some backlog of resources. Now, since I've got some extra stuff here, I can just go ahead and throw that in the Crunchy Crunch machine, aka the scrappers, salvage material stuff. We can take our hydrazine out and use that if we need to. Just grab our various resources and drop them over here. Anything else? Nope. Over there. And we've got our sulfur. That right there. Oh, one of these is already full. Let's grab it. And we need 2 carbon. And then we got our sulfur. Oh, that has no power. That'd be incredibly helpful to making it. That's why it wasn't lit up there, because it had no power. Okay, and now we have our explosive powder. And then we can go down here. Dynamite. Off the side. Now, you definitely don't want to blow this up by your base. Not a good idea. It's actually kind of a good idea to bring it to somewhere that you want to blow up. Don't really know where that is. Let's say over this way. Let's make a big old hole right there. And we take the dynamite. We put it on the chest that we can't open. We hit that and we run. And there we go. And I made a big hole. And that's going to give us these exo chips, which are inside those. And a bunch of other stuff, too, that we could scrap. Like that. Okay, now we got our exo chips that we need over here. So rubber, tungsten carbonate, steel, and exo chip. All right, so exo chips. Just set those over there so we can use those. We can also make ourselves a rover. Probably want to just work on this. So rubber. That we've got over here. We need something to get this... resin out of there. There we go. Okay. Now we can put the rubber up there, run the rubber out. What else? Nope, not landing pad. Pumpkin shelter. Alright, rubber, tungsten carbonide, and steel. Oh, and we need some more. This. Okay. And tungsten carbonide and steel. Oh, and we're doing the tungstens. We can make the tungsten carbonide. Right here, tungsten. Tungsten there. And then, what a surprise! Carbon! Make a lot of carbon. Make a lot, use a lot. Put that over there. Now, the thing to also do before we burn up all that tungsten is to check for tungsten carbonide, which I think I might have some. There's some iron, copper. Run some of this stuff. Nope, wrong way. Like some of this stuff is running out and not back in. All right, tungsten, zinc, iron, copper, iron, rubber. Really, I could have sworn I had more tungsten carbonide, but who knows where it's at. That's carbon. Well, let's just make some. Drop that on there, and then steel. Way over here. Alright, what does the steel need? Steel needs some argon. I remember throwing some of that down somewhere. Right there, I think. It's weird I can remember throwing stuff down on the ground. It actually isn't what I need. But let's look over here and see if we got some argon. Helium, methane. Methane, helium. Man, I could have sworn I saw some argon somewhere. Where did I see that argon? Good question. It's a mystery. Argon. Man, I could have sworn I saw some. I put it up here. Aha! They told you I saw some. Argon. All the way here at the end. Make me some steel. Alright, speaking of research, how are we looking? Oh, we're at 60,000. Very nice. Let this run. Some steel. Alright. Now we're ready to rock. Let's make another extractor. Now, one of the first extractors I typically will do is graphite. Graphite is one of those ones where you're constantly running out. And sometimes I'll do it here if I find a nice node, or I will do it elsewhere. Now, one of the things we need is quartz. Let's run over here and grab some. So we can make a beacon. Alright, we'll bring that beacon with us just in case we need it. And we're going to need our auto arms. Take that titanium out of there. And put this over here. Let me see if I'm getting any messages from the family. Nope. In case they're buzzing me for whatever reason. I'll keep my notifications up. All right. So let's put that up there and then turn that off. We got a bunch of other ones over here. All right, let's put that up in there so we don't forget it. What else? Gonna need some canisters, so I'll just grab this one. Turn that back. And do we have another extra table? We do. Awesome. Let's go ahead and move this up, and then we'll put this big old table in there. What else? Probably keep our carbon going. So let's get this. No. Locked, apparently. Oh, I just had an idea for this extra auto arm. Just do that. Just have it constantly feed. Which means you could have that for every single resource that you could basically convert over to here as well. Why are these off? Oh, they have nowhere to go. That's why. Let's take one of these. Put it in this. Turn it around the other way. Like that. There we go. Now we got more room. Titanium or something. No. Why are all these unlocked? I sworn I locked all of these. Put this to the back so we can see. Okay, we'll let those fill up. It's kind of cool because you could run it out and then just have it go over there, and then it would just auto feed it in there as it goes. You don't even need the canister. That is a cool way of doing that. I'm a little tempted to let it run one more time. Let's go. Now what I really want to do also is to block this side over here so that it doesn't put the stuff on that side. So I only want it to be on this side because that's as far as you can see. It's just that there. Now we'll continue to feed that into there while we're busy doing something else. We got the table, waiting on the extractor, which is now done. We'll bring that as well. Let's put this canister down here. Let's get this out of there, actually, and do this, and then take this over this way for a second. Grab a graphite, and then package this up. Now, cool thing is, soon we're going to have tons and tons of graphite and tons of packagers, because we're going to be able to extract a ton of graphite elsewhere. So let's go ahead and get on our vehicle, and we are out of here. Cool thing is it saves the game each time you go into your vehicle or into your shelter. So you know you're not going to lose all your progress. Now we're going to go to one of my favorite planets, Glacio. Hey, what's up, Gilderos? Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Adam? Is it time for a battle? You're right, it is. Let's do it. To battle! All right, let's go to battle while I'm floating around the planet here to see if I actually put a beacon down. I don't remember doing so, but doesn't mean I didn't. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys some range damage while I try to find out where the heck I landed last time. Oh, no, there I did. I actually do have a beacon there. I actually do have a beacon. Land on in here and see what we can set up. And while you guys are watching that battle, I'm going to take a little survey of the area. Wow. A lot of good stuff in this area. Not the thing I'm looking for, of course. But good stuff nonetheless. Wow, really? Uh-oh, gonna die. Dead. Fell to my death. I ran out of jetpack fuel because I couldn't hear it. Alright, give you guys some love. At least we won here. There we go. Subi, Adam, Akia getting some love. Adam coming in MVP with 9 assists. Nice job. Let's see. Yeah, let's go one more. Let's go. One more kind of deal. Let's see. Vampire. Right there. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm back in my shuttle because I died. I fell from the sky. And you can see there's a little symbol over there. That's where my backpack is. Now, be careful when you're running around here. Because these things over here, they explode. So now you got to do this part, which is really obnoxious, which is to get all your stuff back. The first thing I typically do, click that off, is try to put all the stuff back on my thing here. Actually, I got this backwards. It doesn't really matter how you put them on there. I just like them to be a certain way. There we go. All right. Let's go walking back. So I was flying around looking for resources, and I was kind of watching the battle at the same time. I wasn't watching my fuel, and all of a sudden my fuel cut out, and down like a rock I went. Then very, very dead. You can see it filling up our extra oxygen tank there. Very nice. Oh, I forgot to take that research off of me, too. All right, well, I don't see a spot right here. So we might have to go on a little bit of a journey here. And I don't think also that I brought my QRTG. I did not. But I can go ahead and use this beacon for my vehicle. So we'll change that to purple. I did not bring any power, so that's going to be troublesome. And I don't have my jetpack fuel. So let's go ahead and just drop that off. And then we'll go back for all of that stuff. And then we'll scout around. All right, back to our primary base. And we'll refuel our ship here too while we're at it. There we go. Now we're looking down here. Get her nice and fueled up. And we'll actually drop off that over there. What are we doing here? 28 to 32. Okay, and then we'll run this back before I forget again to start up more research. Oh, that's the auto arm that we need. And then we need some power. Where is our vehicle? Over that way. What happened to my light? Oh, I think I left my light there too. No, I didn't. Sometimes it's hard to see that light, so I don't even see it on the backpack. So we'll have to go do that as well. Grab some jetpack fuel. I got my QRTG, which is going to help me. And then back to Glacio, just behind us. Back to Glacio. So my goal is to go to Glacio and set up some graphite extraction. And so not too lucky. I don't have it too close to my base here, but it might just be nearby, just where I can't see it or didn't happen to go in that direction. We can also make multiple bases on the same thing if we want. Back over here. We can also just go off for a little drive. Now, obviously, this would be better with a paver and all of that. Let's check over this way. Man, tons of resources. Not the ones I'm looking for. Look at that ammonium there. Oh, hello. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Where's our thing? That way. Let's head back. the item. Oh, wait. We could have... let's drop these off while we're at it. Now, it might be hard to find this again, so we want to go and drop this off. Drop these down here. That looks like a pretty good node. Then we'll also drop the beacon down there. And that'll help us find our way back. And it also frees up our vehicle. Now, of course, you have a bunch of trailers behind here, so I could be carrying a bunch of things at the same time. But I typically don't drive with the trailers, both on the small vehicles and large vehicles, unless I'm collecting resources. Because it's just easier to drive the vehicle without the trailers on it, just like in real life. Just like the real life vehicles. I find that these things don't bother you when you're in your vehicle. It's when you're out of your vehicle that they explode in your face. Alright, extractor. This. And now we can see our thing way off in the distance there. See if we can navigate our way there. Off the top rope! Nailed it. They got a great, like, flip command like they have in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Now, these things we want to get rid of. They're just going to blow up on us at some point. So we'll get rid of those. Now, we don't want to disturb the graphite on the ground. We want to have it as a pristine node, as I like to call it. You want it to be pristine. Otherwise, you've disturbed some of the extraction it's going to do. Then we'll take our extractor, and let's see how big the little green things are. All right. Decent there. Decent. Of course, you'd like it to be much higher. And not the greatest node. Might be able to do better. And just keep moving it around. See if that green bar gets any higher. Yeah. See, what you want to do is find a planet that has a lot of graphite at a certain level. But, you know, we're already here. Let's go ahead and put our beacon back. Put it over here, and then we'll put that as red. And we'll put this up on top for now. There, put that there. All right, where's the front of this thing? There we go. I'll say something like that. Turn it this way. Okay, so now we want it to extract. The only problem is we don't have enough. We don't have enough power to have it extract that graphite for us. And so what it needs is it needs 8 power. So we got to find some way of giving it 8 power. Now right now the solar's coming up, and that's one way of doing it. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and say drive my way to here, jump out, jetpack up, and just take a little bird's eye view of is there any like free power nearby that I might... Oh, look at this over here. Wow, it's like a crash station area. Let's see what we got inside here. Anything good? We got a research item. Cool. We got exo chips, titanium, scrap. And these are really awkward because there's no first person in this game, so it's really hard to see sometimes in there. Yeah, I don't know what the heck goes up with that. Okay, so that's it in there. Let's grab this. Now you gotta watch out, one, for those things blowing up, but also two, that you don't run out of oxygen. We're looking for our vehicle. We can build back up our oxygen. Grab our QRTG. Not what we're looking for, but we did find, you know, some resources. Might be able to use later on. We are looking for any kind of power or anything like that. The jetpack is so handy. A little power, but it's only temporary. More attentively watching my jetpack fuel. Already fell to my death once today. Let's not do a double. Yeah, not seeing much in terms of stuff we can use. That is a bummer. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and snap that in there. Just make it easier. Turn that on. We'll just leave our QRTG there. Oh, that was an oxygen filter. And then put the oxygen filter there. Now we want to start this up. What it's going to do, of course, is extract this graphite. It's going to grab the auto arm, put it there. Now we also have a canister on top, so I can just keep doing that as well. But that QRTG will keep it going, but it'll just go very, very slowly. So what we really want to do is bring more power. Get back on our vehicle here. We're going to have a bit of a problem with our vehicle since we don't have our QRTG, and also we don't have a paver or a drill bit. So we're going to have to kind of manually make ramps and stuff. And we'll just move this a bit closer. So we'll know where our vehicle is. Then we'll return back to our ship over here. Uh-oh. Oh, and I got IRL stuff I gotta do. Alright, I just got the word that I got to take care of some stuff. Out of jetpack fuel, but no worries. Luckily, we were somewhat close. How much longer on this battle? 15 minutes. Okay. I need to do something real quick here. Let me click some buttons and flip some switches. Right here, and see if we can get this going on. All right, so I gotta put in a request for my car real quick, everybody. I'm gonna do it right now. And so my car has a battery issue. It constantly dies all the time. I don't really drive that much, but I got to send in a request for them to get it going on. Oh my God, it's 90 minutes from now. All right, it's 90 minutes from now. And if they actually should, we'll just keep going here for another 15 minutes and whatnot, because I got to move my car because they're going to be working on my house. So it just seems to never end, everybody. This houseworking is never ending. But I'm going to have to go work on my car here. I was working on it yesterday, but I waited like an hour and a half. They never showed up. Then I waited another hour and they didn't show up. So it was like 3 hours total. Never showed up, which is a bummer. So I have to take care of the IRLs here in a bit. But I think we can go for a little bit longer while we're waiting for that. And try to get it going on. All right, let's get back to our base here. I'm going to let them know that I'm on it. Oh, did I miss it? Probably did. This is what happens when you multitask. Okie dokie. So we got all that done. Let's get ourselves some more stuff over here. And let's go ahead and snag some of the power here from our primary base. We're just going to go ahead and grab a nice battery. We're going to grab an RTG, which is 4. So we need 2 RTGs to get that going. I don't think we have 2 RTGs. You know what? Let's grab our wind power. We'll take that with us. And I think that should probably keep it going good enough. All right. Let's go. And what I want to do is keep this perpetually going in a whole bunch of different spots where it's extracting different resources. Now, of course, the ultimate that I usually get to is extracting every resource. And whenever I need that resource, I go there and it has a big canister full of it already done, already collected for me, where I can just grab it, bring it back to my base, and then I'll have it. You can also make little sub bases all over the place and make different extractors. It doesn't have to be exactly right here. I can go somewhere else and make an extractor there as well. That works. Okay, let's go ahead and fly out some of this. This is why the dual jetpacks are really great. Because they go real fast. You can use just one, but 2 of them makes it go faster from A to Z. All right, now my favorite place to put the QRTG is right here on the top. And that prevents it from... just turned it off. That prevents it from the power not getting to the extractor if it gets disconnected or whatever. And again, we're just going to leave this here. We're going to say enable input out. We're going to have that both inputting. There we go. And then that's going to run. Now I'm going to get my QRTG back here. We'll put that back on the vehicle. Get on the vehicle. And again, we probably should have made a paver or something for this one as well. But we'll just kind of do our own kind of thing here. A little bit of a ramp. Ah, God. Ah, God. Ah, yeah. That happens, everybody. It happens. That's why it's way easier to have a paver and a drill bit. There we go. What? Oh. This is all sorts of messed up. Okay. That's it. Now it makes me want to stop and go make a nice road. Alright, let's make a nice road. So from here, going directly this way. Just gonna grab some dirt over here. It's called voxel shaping, everybody. It's so cool. It's been around for years, too, which is really neat. You know, most games, they don't have the ability for you to, you know, do cool shaping like that. But this game certainly does, and it is amazing. It's, like, perfectly fit for this game. By the way, if you do have a Nintendo Switch, I highly recommend, if you whether own it or not, don't own it yet, to get Astroneer on the Switch. I think it's a beautiful match between those two games. I feel like it's really a great a game that really lends itself to the Switch. I should probably be going down here just to make this easier. Let's just go down a little bit here so I don't have to make it a bigger ramp. Oh. Down, down. Hardest thing is getting the right angle. Have it go down. That very much reminds me of Photoshop. Smoothing and unsmoothing and all of that. Very Photoshop-esque. Always trying to find a, you know, good angle. The biggest problem is that it's rarely ever straight with whatever else you're doing. Like in this case, it goes back down again. So it'd be smarter for us to just take all this out. Looks good. So what we're doing is just making a road from the landing site to where we want to end up. Take out all of these things here. I need my QRTG. There we go. For those guys. Growable plants there. Really need to make a garden of those plants. Again, much easier with the paver and a drill bit. But it also shows you can do it manually. Soften that edge just a little bit. Something like that. Good enough. And then turn around. Soften that edge over there. Okay. And let's get the rest of this power into there. QRTG in there, powering that up. now this should be 100 times easier to get from A to Z. Let's see. Let's test our little road. Of course, the flatter it is, the more it doesn't do that kind of porpoising or bouncing around. It really slows your progress down when it does that. Whoa! Catching some air there. Alright, now it's got a nice backup battery. Right there. And then, oh, the wind's coming on. Come on. And there we go. All right. Yay, we got our first one, or maybe more than one. Oh, no, we've already got 6 of them already. Okay. So we know it's working. We know it's grabbing it, running it over there. We've got at least some power going there. This is all funky. Maybe we could package it and unpackage it again. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and try packaging it. Now what it's going to do, though, is you're going to lose all the power that it had. But hopefully it fixes its little weird funky problem there. Maybe all the things now will be in its appropriate spot. Looks like it. So right now this only has half power. It only has half power because this is only 4. This takes 8. Then this takes 1. So it actually needs 9 power. So we need another QRTG and then a little bit more power on that. Oh, there we go. And that's what this is providing over here. It's providing 10 power. And so when it has excess, it'll fill up that battery, which means that it's now running at close to that full speed. And we can just kind of let it run and let it run. So we should be able to come back and have a ton of graphite there. So that's good. Let's let that run, though. We don't want to be watching. Now, the great thing about extractors is extractors will extract it at a much higher rate. Well, a much higher amount total, I guess is a better way of saying it, than what you'll do. If you take out that node, you might get 20 or 30 of them. But that one's going to extract like 100. So you're going to get a lot more by using your extractors. Now, that's not the best spot. I kind of feel like we could probably find a better spot where that green bar is all the way up to the top, which is definitely what we want. Now, also, we want to extract some other resources here, and one of those is iron, and you can see we have tons of iron there. So we want to get that going. We also want to do another paver and another drill bit, so we don't have to do what we just did before there. So let's go work on that as well, or we can just go ahead and grab it from our current vehicle and make another one for that. But it's probably a better idea to start working on making sure we have large vehicles in every single planet, little bases that we've built, and so on. Okay, and now we're back to the factory here, or our layout stuff. We got some extra organic. Let's just go ahead and charge that up. Okay. So, more silicon is what we're going to need, right? We need diamond, titanium alloy, which means we need more of this over here. Let's go ahead, take this out, go like this, grab that, put that in there, run this back in for a minute. Put that there, put this here. All right, and then run this out. Now what it's going to do is it's going to make me a bunch of graphene as well. It's going to go ahead and burn up all of that graphite that I have and burn up all this extra hydrazine that I have from over here. And that's going to keep on running. How's our research doing down here? All right, now we're ready to turn our automated research back on again because we pretty much boosted our research way up there now. Around 66,000. Here we've still got about 2,000 left. And as you can see, it just goes through and it grabs the various ones and it feeds it down the line. Even though they're not a lot, if you do a little bit over a long period of time, it adds up to a lot, for sure. Really what we need to do is stock up on all of our resources here in the long run. Let's just put that there. That's tungsten. This is titanium. So we'll just put right there. Let's see. So we need graphites, which is what it's doing. So we can make the diamond drill. We need to make our paver over here. There we go. So silicone and aluminum alloy. I could have sworn we had aluminum alloy somewhere. And I can't remember 2 seconds later what I did with stuff. The drawbacks of sleep apnea. We put it over here where it actually goes. Go look. This is silicon there. We got to get more stuff for our silicon. Methane. Get more of that from over here. And we got a bunch of that brought back. Yeah, here we go. Tons of it. Let's put it down right here for now so we could work away on it. There we go. We'll run both these out again. And then the silicone, it'll just keep making a bunch of silicone now. See, we're just trying to build it up to a point in which it's making all of the stuff to the point where it fills up a whole thing full of it and we don't have to worry about it. Like right here, you can see that plastic is now full, which is great. Oh, man, I know I have this somewhere. Or did I run out is the question. There's some steel right there, which I needed for something earlier. For the auto extractor. Well, dang it, I could have just took that from there and put it right there. There we go. Oh, one last thing we need. Oh, did we bring... we didn't bring those exo chips back. Fail. Fail on the exo chip. They already have one in there. So rubber, tungsten carbonide. So we need to make more tungsten carbonide. Come on, you got to be hiding here somewhere. Carbon. Let's just take it off of there. Let's see. Zinc, rubber, iron, carbon, lithium. Okay, again, let's get all the iron on the same side. Rubber on this side. This is copper. This is zinc. Aluminum alloy. There we go. I knew I had it somewhere. Okay, so all of this other stuff, like lithium, we'll put on this side. Let's get this titanium off of here. Carbon on that side. What is not good here? Okay, we need some empties. We need to make more of these canisters too, but I'm waiting to make the real big ones. Grab some. Oh, really? Resin is what you're going to grab back? I see how you are. Let's try it again. There we go. That titanium back in there. Okay, so titanium, zinc. Let's put the refined stuff at the top. Aluminum alloy. Zinc I don't really need that much of. Let's put that on that side. And then this is copper. Alright. Iron. Right above our titanium there. And then more copper here. Okay, so now, how much is copper is in this one? 19 and 2. Let's run that one out. There we go. And then we'll run that in to get the glass back into there. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We need to run this one out. So we'll have that one. So silicone and... no, not solid fuel thruster. Titanium alloy and diamond. Okay, how many we got? 15. Wow, okay. Definitely going to be able to make some diamonds. Okay, make some diamonds over there. What do you need? You need more sulfur and a bunch of carbon. Carbon we got. And we got to go back for that sulfur. Let's grab some more hydrazine. You know what? This one's empty now. We'll grab this and we will put this back on our vehicle in a place where we can see it. We're out of here. We'll go swap out for some more hydrazine. And then something else, which I need to do. Which I just totally forgot. All right, Caldor. Very, very conveniently, very close by. How we doing? We're ready for a battle, too. Let's do that. To battle! All right, battle time. All right, they're en route to my location. I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, sorry, swapping that out. Open the cap chest, give you guys some love. Adam, Ranger getting some love, and Shoehorn coming in MVP with 12 kills. Nice job. We're going to go ahead and leave it there for right now. We may or may not come back to that later. We'll see. All right, so I swapped out my fluid canister there. I've got another stack of hydrazine here. We got to take this research item out of here, too, so I can remember to put that in the research thing. All right, we're out of here. Oh, I forgot to get my, my light. Got to get my light. Okay, we got that. Let's try to finish this up, because I'm going to need to run and take care of this IRL stuff. Sadly, IRL interrupted my game time. We got the hydrazine to Glacio. Try to find my light that I lost. I always make another one. But still. Kind of feel like I want to try out all the landing spots to see if there's any graphite next to it. And then do that. Okay, so I landed here. Where did I fall to my death? It was back this way. Yeah, right here. Yep, there's my light right there. There we go. Got my light back. Otherwise, hard for you and for me to see. Okay, so we got that going. Let's get our chip out of here and this other stuff that we have sitting around. We can take this canister. You know what? Let's do this before we go. Let's grab some of this hydrazine. Oh, I got 2 in my backpack already. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Now, this is even faster than your vehicle because there's no road that you're running along. You just fly there. Oh, sulfur was the other thing. Want to get some sulfur. Get that to input. All right, little thing. Give me some graphite. Oh, only got about 30 already. We're just going to let that run. This way we can try to fill an entire one up. That's going to allow us to make a lot of graphene. We're going going to be scaling all this up, too, where it's extracting crazy tons. Like, I could just have it extracting compound and resin here. There's just so much. What you're doing is you're looking for clusters of it. Like right here, this is a great place for iron. I just want it to be as dense as possible. Let's not forget our sulfur. Let's get that done, and then gotta go. Sulfur. From Atrox. Oh, of course it had to go. It had to be right there. It was on that top part there. Just couldn't quite click on it. And it'll go around. At least they made the orbit go faster. If you haven't played the game in a while. They made it so it orbits faster or slower depending on what your needs are. Oh yeah, tons of sulfur. Nice. We'll take all that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We out. Bunch of charges of sulfur. Just get this last part done. I feel like we got a lot. We actually got a lot done today. Now that I think about it. Where are you hiding? Oh, very close. Ooh, got it before it started moving. I was lucky. All right, now it's just going to make a ton of explosives. I don't know if you can put explosives in a thing or not. Not sure. I would think so. Explosive powder you could put in one of these. The reason why you'd want to do that is because... move this over here because I know it's just going to troll me. Oh, it trolled me anyway. That diamond. Because it's not the final product. It's not the actual dynamite. It's just the actual powder itself. So we want to go ahead and put this in here. There we go. And then have this go back in there. There we go. And now this can run out and constantly feed that in there. It'll constantly then run it back into this explosive powder here. Like that. And then next time we'll just let that run. Let's go ahead and head back over here. We're all done with battles right now. And then back into the shelter. And then we'll pick this up next week at the same time. So let's go ahead and go to my office. See, that's the type of game I could just play endlessly, everybody. It's just so incredibly fun. Let's get you guys in right over here. There you guys are. Let's give you guys some love right here. 1,000. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps. Yeah, close one, right? Here's my schedule right here. Same as last week, pretty much. Basically, we played 76 today and some Astroneer. Later tonight, we're going to do some loot runs. So I'm going to probably get on a little bit early with my team, figure out how all these loot runs, and then go live at around 10 o'clock p.m. And then we'll do some crystography later that night if we have enough time. And then tomorrow, Satisfactory, more New World, then a bunch of Fallout 76 and a bunch of New World, and then a bunch more New World, and then a bunch of 7 Days to Die. So you can see the schedule on all my social medias. By the way, you can also see it right there in the chat. You can check out my social medias, youtube.com/KismetBP, twitter.com/KismetBP. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow button. Both those things help me do more giveaways and all that stuff. Oh, I had a giveaway to do. I'll do it tomorrow, everybody. Remind me or I'll forget again. Check out the Discord, check out the website, as well as go above and beyond. Wander on over to patreon.com/Kismet. I was going to post some stuff today, but it wasn't quite further along enough where I felt like it was going to post, where I felt like I wanted to post it. So all my Patreon peeps, there will be stuff coming. Just trying to refine it a little bit more. And then I'll talk about my process of how I got to the point where I were, and then you get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff. All the people on Patreon get a early peek at all the stuff I'm working on behind the scenes here on the stream. And I do work on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, though, at the level that I'm doing it, it does take a long time. So sometimes, you know, it's months and months and months before I get to a point where I'm like, okay, you know, now it's ready. Sometimes up to 6 months or a year, like all this other stuff that I've redone. That stuff takes a long time because there's only so many minutes in the day. So feel free to support over there on Patreon. You can find all those links popping up right there in the chat. Does help a lot. Just take a minute right now, wander on over there, click those links, hit that subscribe, hit that follow button, and then of course go support over on Patreon. All right. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Thanks everybody for chilling out in the chat. Jonker says, hey, Kez, I've been lurking in chat since before partner. Oh, I just wanted to thank you for consistently being positive and enjoyable to watch. Oh, that's super nice, Jonkers. I'm going to put that in my inspiring quotes. I greatly appreciate the kind words, man. I appreciate you coming in and showing the love. Glad I saw that in chat, too, before I went. Yeah, very, very cool. Let me put that in there before I forget. Where are you? Inspiring quotes. There we go. I got a lot of stuff on my Discord. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you guys can't even see that has to do with all my mods and me having inspiring quotes and all that stuff. There's a whole other section. So I have to scroll through these real long amount of things to find the thing I'm looking for. But I found it. So thanks again, Jonkers. I appreciate all of you. I will be back later tonight around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time playing some more games with my team. We're going to check out these loot runs. Apparently, they're like giant zergs that run around and get crazy ton of loot. Can't wait to try it out. I'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Press the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, and AMZ. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.